What's up, my friends? It's Griff Nielsen, and I want to talk about a politically incorrect subject today, if I might. And it's politically inexpedient or incorrect because we all do this. I mean, there's nobody that is exempt from what I'm about to talk about. And what I'm about to talk about is none other than excuse making, right? And let me just get this off of my chest. I do it, you do it. No matter what we think, we all do this. So I don't want this video to be like a self-righteous, condemnatory video at all. I mean, that's not what I'm aiming for at all. But I do want to just really ask the question, if you will. And here's a very important question you have to ask yourself. Is there something that is standing in the way of you and a goal that you really want to achieve? Okay, think about it. Maybe you have a goal of losing 20 pounds. And as it happens, you get to the end of the day, every day, and there is a full litany of reasons or excuses why you're not getting there. Maybe it's the time issue. Maybe it's motivation. Maybe you're busy in a business phase. You've got a project or a deadline, or your kids need to be taken to soccer or basketball practice or whatever. My definition of an excuse is this, and this is what the whole crux of this video is. Whatever stands between you and your goal, no matter how realistic it is, no matter how justifiable it is by the facts, if it's standing in between you and your goal, at least in my book, that's an excuse, right? It's literally an excuse. And anytime I've looked at my own life and I want to accomplish something and I'm not accomplishing it, I have to be very honest with myself and ask, am I making an excuse? Am I truly allowing these quote unquote reasons to get in my way? Is it time? Is it money? Is it support, external support? I mean, my family supporting me. Things that sound and feel so tangible and so real, and then maybe they have an element to reality. I'm not saying that there isn't things that are outside of the realm, excuse me, just getting over a little scratchy throat, or they're outside of the realm of excuse making, but I would say 90+% of the time, those things that are standing between where you're at right now and where you want to be, it's nothing more than an excuse. Now, I want you to just feel that pain when you think of the goal, when you think of what you want to accomplish, and then you think of the reason, the explanation, and then to call that an excuse. It's painful. It's really, really painful. And I believe that there's three things that you need to get over an excuse. The first thing is awareness. You need to be very aware that you're making the excuse. And if you're not in a state of awareness, it's going to be almost impossible to recognize it as such. Okay. The second thing is acceptance. So once I'm aware of the excuse, let's say, for example, I keep saying, given the time, I keep saying, well, I don't have time to work out. I don't have time to prepare my food. I don't have time to, you fill in the blank. Awareness is, okay, that is the excuse. The second step is acceptance, which we just said. Acceptance is literally saying, okay, I own that. That is my excuse. I am claiming this all the time, and I'm okay with that. It doesn't make me a bad human being. I'm okay that I'm making this. Let me rephrase that. I'm not okay that I'm making the excuse, but I'm accepting that that is an excuse. In other words, what I mean is I'm not going, oh, no, that's not an excuse. It's real. It's not an excuse. This is completely justifiable. See, look at my phone. Here's my schedule. This is not an excuse. This is real. It's real. You can be completely aware of something that you're saying. That's the first step. But here's where most people get tripped up. They don't accept it. And if you're not accepting an excuse, I can guarantee it, you're going to continue to make it. Why? Because it's a reality to you. The second step is absolutely what puts a stranglehold on most people, because they want to fight it. Their ego gets involved. Well, I don't have time, and I am busy, and this is my deadline, and I am going through a divorce, or I'm doing this, or I've got legal issues. I mean, what, you expect me to do this? I mean, all the reasons under the sun coalesce, and they bring together a false reality, and that is a reason why you can't make change. Now, the third step, or the third action item is just that, action. So let's recap. Awareness, acceptance, and then action. Once you're aware of it and you've accepted, you're like, okay, I'm a human being. I made a mistake by making this excuse, and I'm just going to take action. I'm literally going to do what it takes to get to the next level of my goal, to the next step. And action might sound like the hardest part. I believe the second step is the hardest part. Awareness is a little tricky sometimes because they're subconscious in nature, but taking action, just do one thing at a time. Take the first step. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't feel like you have to do everything right now. Just say, what one action am I going to take that is going to lead me closer to my goal? And if I can do that, then I'm going to be just fine. So there you have it, my friends. We all do it. Don't feel guilty. I happen to be an expert at excuse making. That's probably why I published a book on that. If you ever do want to read the book, here's a little shameless plug. It is called Exorcising Your Excuses, and you can get it on Amazon, and it'll give you it's a whole 60-day plan about how to rid yourself of excuse making and the mental mindset that gets in the way of you and whatever goal or dream that you have. So I hope this was helpful. You guys are great. Remember to never excuse that inner greatness away, and always remember, life is good.